Welcome back, Keepers of the Flame. Okay, so it's starting to kind of get a little wonky. So I'm going to try to get Libra and Gemini and possibly Capricorn done. I am skipping Aquarius, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius and Taurus this time around. Just because I'm still on that. If you do not resonate, do not push the like button. So I'm riding that train so nobody gets their time wasted if I'm not resonating with those signs of the current, because Scorpio stellium over here, we doing it. We in it. So if I'm not hitting, I don't want to. I'll try them again when I go through my eclipse here, rocking it out. But for right now, we are doing Libra, because that's what I programmed the cards for. So, Libra, what's it shaking? How you doing in this energy? Staying balanced and in tune? You ready for that great reveal of some sort of like truth here? It always happens with an eclipse moon, where some sort of reveal of a truth that had been hidden, and it's Scorpio, so this is gonna be a little brutal. There's the World. You're looking for completion here. The Four of Pentacles in reverse, Justice in the upright, and Judgment. This is, I do declare. What are you doing? This is a lot. This is a lot. You going for Deep Space Nine here, Libra? Okay. Oh, Seven of Swords in the roots. Page of Swords in reverse. And the Ten of Wands in the upright. Ooh. Let me get this. Ooh. And then the King of Swords. I'll take it. I'm taking it. Because it's 4, 3, 2. Two of Swords is the one. And then you get your Queen of Cups. All right. We're going to focus on this, so we got 30 minutes, baby. Two of Swords. I'm going to let you make that choice, whether you want to step into that Queen of Cups energy. Love you. Okay. Just the top of your tree is overwhelmingly gorgeous. It sounds like it's not in balance, but from my perspective right here, this looks like a very balanced Libra. Because you have the World in the upright, but you have the Four of Pentacles in reverse, which is not always a bad thing. You're reassessing your values here. You're dumping out your value structure here, whether that be your monetary stuff or your whatever the heck it is for you that makes manifest in the material world. You are assessing that. That's not a bad thing, okay? Justice is coming up. You are showing up for yourself here and being real with yourself, being balanced. Judgment is in reverse. So whatever divine function is coming in here, it's going to show you the truth on something. Oh, well, duh. Didn't I just say that in the beginning of the read? Scorpio eclipse. Okay. So something is like, the universe is like, hang on. Just hold your cookies and your pentacles and all those round things. Your mushrooms. Hold your mushrooms here. You got a lot of like perfectly round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The Ten of Wands is super cute too. So the King of Swords and the Ace. Ooh. Okay. So your Page of Swords. So there's some sort of Page is pagan, so country folk. It's like the country perspective, the young, a little bit green behind the ears, but still gets how nature works, coming in. And maybe you're not, I don't want to say you're rejecting the message, but you're not seeing how to use it yet. Maybe that's what it is. You're not seeing how to use this new perspective in a clarified manner. burning some things away, burning off the things that you don't want to actually put roots down in. Now, the wands is traditionally whips. We call them whips in the gardening world, and they are cuttings from a tree, and you stick them in the soil to put down roots. Where you desire to put down roots. Okay, so when I read wands, that's how I see wands. There are so many things that you've taken on here that you don't actually want to put roots down in. So some of this needs to go away, and you got a fresh start here. Okay. And mental clarity is knocking your tuchus out of the ballpark here. So you're getting really, really clear in the very core of yourself here, because this is the top of the tree. This might be maybe the bark or the trunk, and now this is the roots, or this is like your taproots here, the King of Swords and the Ace of Wands. Good energy, though. All right, let's get the clarifying of the clarifyings. Okay. I don't feel like I need to, but I will, darling, just to say shit. All right, the world, and the Four of Pentacles in reverse for Libra. Again, this looks like weirdness, but to me as a reader, this is very cut and dry, totally balanced. You are perfectly in line, and you are prepared here. You already know that some sort of truth is going to be unveiled. I'm not worried. You're not worried. High Priestess, boom shakalaka. Ten of Swords in reverse, enlightenment. Mother of Wands in reverse, and the Mother of Cups in reverse. Okay, so as toxic as that might look, these are the energies you're getting enlightened about. These are the energies where you're like, I cannot stay in my justice and be this. Okay. So this is coming out into the light for you. This is the top of your tree. Then you've got Judgment on the Mother of Cups in reverse. Okay. So you're taking this feminine energy and being like, you're doing what with this now? Sorry, I'm in fasting mode, so that is my stomach talking. Excuse me, pardon moi. So enlightenment oftentimes will come up where we see these toxic patterns, not only in ourselves, but out in society, because what better reflects it back to us than what's out in society? Now, let me get this straight. Okay. So you're coming to an enlightenment here, and you're staying in your intuition here, knowing full well this is required to complete a cycle here. Okay, give me the Seven of Swords for Libra. Could you please clarify it? Father of Cups. Okay. So some sort of masculine energy here, kind of in your core center here. I'm just running, just running with it. Libra, this is different for me, so just give me a hot second. This feels like I know it's not, but that's saying Libra energy right there. The honey mushroom. Sorry, I don't know why it's sticking out at me all of a sudden. Okay, they are. Okay, there's Scorpio, Taurus, and that looks like Leo. So those are, okay. Interesting. So you are coming into your own here, and then you show up again in Justice card with the Mother of Wands in reverse. Maybe you're bringing some sort of feminine energy to the forefront here and being like, are you sure you want to do this? Interesting. I don't know what you do for a living, but now I'm curious. All right, this one didn't want to. Okay, Two of Cups with the Page of Swords. You're too busy to engage with the thorns here. You're too busy receiving love to engage with the thorns. That's what I'm getting here. No pokies. No pokies right now at the core of you. At the core of you, and it feels like this is your little black swan here is protecting you. Okay, your big black swan. He's not little. He is the father, not the son. Okay. 10 of Wands for Libra. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, so the Three of Cups in reverse, but you're still in celebration mode here with your Four of Wands. And there's your other protection on the other side of you. Okay. So this could mean that there was a third-party situation that's coming up for you, that's asking you to look at these feminine energies in a much different light. And you're keeping yourself protected from those aspects of those particular energies, entities that might wish you harm or just are going out into the world not invested at all in anything other than just moving right along. Does that make sense? Okay, Libra. I'm invested. I'm along for the ride here. Hold my hand. You're taking the lead here. I don't know what the heck is going on with my read, but I feel like it's just been hijacked. All right, fine. We're going. Ready, set, grow. Emperor energy at the very core. Look it. So I don't know if you've ever gardened before or plucked up a root by but this is what the taproot looks like. But you have it in the upright. You have it in the upright. But this looks like a very healthy, deep taproot to me. Okay. And the Mother of Swords in reverse. Your mother energy is just, ooh, okay. So, ooh, that is rough nuggets. Okay, so there's your little challenge for yep, and I just see that eclipse moon right there with the Emperor. So something about this feminine energy, which you are overseeing here. She's got the world in between her, at her heart chakra here. Ooh, look at this. Look at this. This is you, Libra. So what happened with this negative Nancy on the outside? That's getting into your taproots here. All right. I'm going to clarify. What's going on with the negative? Mother's in reverse over here. Daughter of Pentacles in reverse. Something in your, there's your Four of Pentacles. So something in your belief structure here, in your deep-seated structure. So this doesn't have to be like religious beliefs. This could be your beliefs around mentality, beliefs around mothering, what it means to be a mother. I mean, like, we have the only one I found, sorry about the beeping. My neighbors are still going through it. We have this weird paradigm that we live in where, like, feminine is just not treated appropriately, kind of in the wonkiness, and it's hard to find a modality where healthy mothering is even shown, demonstrated, right? We talk about it, we never get to really see it in core action on the outside a lot of times, unless we really seek it out. And hence why, like, we need a lot of therapy and things like that to bring about those functions that are innately inside of us, which they want you to believe that you are born like some sort of demonic entity, but you're not. You're born with these innate abilities to mother things. That's how we further the evolution. That's how we... Okay, so these things are innate inside of us. And I feel like, again, daughter, something in the mother aspect of self here is really needing to be reassessed. How you show up in a nurturing way. Go back and do a Circe's read. Find out where your Circe's is. And see how you need to be nurtured and how you nurture the best. Because oftentimes we're told that in order to be mothering, we have to be all-encompassing mother. Now, this gets really tricky when you're dealing with the outside world because it literally takes a village just to raise one child. It takes a village. So if you have people on the outside of you stepping into all of these toxic mother roles, right? Because they're being forced into them against their will. This feels like people being held upside down by their toes or some weird thing like that. So when they're forced into the roles that they are not capable of fulfilling or don't have the gifts or innate awareness to keep those things facilitated for very long. You can do it for a while, but it's going to drain the crap out of you, and pretty soon you're going to be a useless human being. And so when we force ourselves into these modalities of nurturing in ways that we are just not fully capable of doing, oftentimes they do turn toxic because we're just not able to nurture in the way that is required for the situation. And if you are a mother in any sense of the word, and by that I mean like a parent of even a fur baby or a fish or a plant, you understand that that particular entity requires certain things from you that at some point in your daily routines you're going to be like, oh my god, I fucked. Do you see what I'm saying? So reining it in and understanding how you best love to give, how you love to nurture. Do you love to water plants? Do you love to feed animals? Do you love to be an actual mother to another creature? Or do you nurture through education? Do you nurture through sitting alone in a lab somewhere, looking through a test, looking down a microscope, so that you can get down to the details that like further some sort of modality that doesn't involve being around people? That's okay too. You're still growing and learning and adding something to the ecosystem that is life. So there's no shame in not being a mother in that way and not being a mother in this way and not being a mother. There's no shame in that. It's just when you allow society to come in and force it upon you, that's when you're going to get into toxic modalities. Is because you are being forced into cultivating something that you simply cannot cultivate. It's not there. And I got really bad news for the rest of the world. It's not supposed to be there. If you don't have it and you can't cultivate it, it's somebody else's freaking job. It's not your duty, darling. This is going to come as a harsh reality. I feel it coming. But Libra, we got to the root of it. So understanding not putting that pressure on yourself. And I think you're beginning to really come into enlightenment about those values and those core structures. That forcing people to do things that they're like, but could you send some help or something? Forcing people into that modality is not going to be beneficial to anybody in any circumstance. All right, Libra. Right on. I did Libra's Circe's read, and I feel like if that's I don't know. Libra, the Circe's in Libra has the worst because it's the modality that Libra has while it's holding Circe's is that it doesn't really matter what they do or how they do it. They're still going to just be legend. In the most brutal way possible. Because it's like a damned if you do, damned if you don't. And Daimaina. Okay. Libra. Let's hold hands and walk through this fire together, darling. Let us burn this away. Okay, I'm going to read the whole thing. I'm going to give it to you in the upright so you can get the energy in the upright. Okay? Okay. Magnetism, or the beloved, is the, the rulers are Venus and Pluto. Magnetism, attraction, kindred spirits, soulmates, relationships, intimacy, sacred play, finding the beloved within. Reverse means lust, lack of love, feeling unloved, separation, projecting unavailability, uninterested, unsatisfied, and rigidity. Daimaina is native to Central and South America, and its use dates back to the ancient Maya and Aztecs. Traditionally, Daimaina is a rejuvenating plant, said to restore sexual vitality and strengthen the reproductive system, as well as commonly used for depression and anxiety. A classic love potion found among the Maya and several indigenous peoples in Mexico, fresh juice is made from the leaves of flower of Daimaina and sweetened with sugar cane. Mayan ceremonial drinks used in religious rites often involve Daimaina or coaco. The Maya also chewed the leaves or used them as a poultice and even as a smoke for relaxation and lung cleansing. Their word for Daimaina literally meant asthma broom. In folk medicine throughout the Americas, Daimaina has been identified as an aphrodisiac, antidepressant, tonic, diuretic, and cough suppressant. It was also used to treat menstrual irregularities and cramps, constipation, asthma, bronchitis, headaches, stomach aches, gastric ulcers, performance anxiety, and more. Like Daimaina, Venus, the plant of beauty and art, is said to rule the metamorphosis of cells, their reproduction, enrichment, and transformation, as well as the preservation of the body and the reproductive system, the harmony between all systems of the body. Daimaina represents the universal principle of the beloved, with relationships and within ourselves. The alchemy of polarity is what we're made of, and this integration of opposites is that which births the beloved. This card represents the journey of coming together and reuniting within oneself a lover, a friend, a family member, or an important person. Mercury in retrograde. Oh no.